and scan the QR code you see right there on your screen. That'll take you to our website or to download our mobile app. In local education news this morning, starting July 1st, major changes are coming to student loans. A Biden-era repayment plan is expiring, and a new Republican-backed repayment option is taking effect. New this morning, your neighborhood reporter Alexa Conroy is live at Baylor University, where tons of graduate students could be impacted by this change. Good morning, Alexa.
Well, good morning, Sharday. Yesterday, I spoke with some Baylor students, and they tell me that graduate programs such as law and medicine, which are very well known at Baylor, seem to be harder to afford now with this new federal loan limits. Many graduate students will face new federal borrowing limits. Most graduate students will be limited to $20,500 per year in federal loans with a $100,000 lifetime cap. Professional degree programs, including law and medicine, will have higher limits of $50,000 per year and $200,000 total lifetime. Right now, Baylor students pursuing their law degrees are paying close to $70,000 per academic school year, leaving them $20,000 to pay themselves while going to school full-time.
In the long term, tuition costs are generally probably going to go down because as schools have to grapple with lower loan caps, that means students are going to be less inclined to go to places with higher costs. So I think it will eventually drive costs down, but in the short term, it'll probably make things kind of difficult.
Now stay with us in the second half of Good Morning Texas to hear how these new loan limits could affect the undergraduate students as well. Sharday?
Definitely some information we needed to know this morning. Thank you so much, Alexa. We'll talk to you later. 6:08, let's take a look at what's happening today in your neighborhood, where our local school districts continue to offer free breakfast and lunch during the summer break. You can head over to your district's website to find the nearest campus offering those free meals. In Temple, Baylor Scott and White is hosting a free men's health clinic today, checking for prostate cancer and blood pressure. Head over to the Temple Church of God in Christ from noon to 6. And the Central Texas Food Bank setting up a mobile food pantry in Lott this morning. That's all happening at 105 East Gasaway starting at 10 this morning. And while we recognize Juneteenth today, we're sharing some events happening across our neighborhoods throughout this weekend. Now, the McLennan County NAACP is hosting a block party. You can grab the family and head out to Wilbert Austin Park from noon to 3. There will be free food, a DJ, and so much more. But will you need to pack that umbrella, rain or shine, right? We'll be back with a look at your weekend forecast. Making headlines around Texas this morning, the state's Public Utility Commission has approved a new plan to streamline how new utility customers apply for electricity. Now, ERCOT says it's been overwhelmed by paperwork from the surge in power requests from data centers. Under this new rule, though, ERCOT can now evaluate larger projects in batches instead of one at a time.
I'm Chantal Belafonte, your neighborhood reporter in Hillsborough. The city of Hillsborough increased water, sewer, and trash rates earlier this week, the fourth increase by the city. Our neighbors are raising their voices over Hillsborough's decision to up water rates by 15%. It's the fourth time since 2024.
You're saying, $10, $20. I'm not worried about that. I'm 77. I don't see that increase. I see $200 increase a month. That's frustrating.
A few weeks ago, I told you about the city possibly increasing water rates to no more than 12% during a city council meeting. But on Tuesday, city council members voted to surpass that percentage. The city of Hillsborough says high debt is behind the increase, which also includes higher sewer and trash rates. It's mainly the amount owed by Aquila Water and the projects taking place in the city. For residents in Hillsborough, they'll be able to see the new increased rates on their August bill. I'm Chantal Belafonte, your neighborhood reporter in Hillsborough.
Good morning, Central Texans. Looking up the Syntex Roof Systems weather camera network, we have a lot of cloud coverage out there. We're tracking a front that is to the north of Central Texas, just starting to come into Bosque and Hamilton counties, but most of that energy still off to the north. And as we look at the current temperatures, we're pretty much in the 80s as we move through the morning, the low 80s in general. And the weather headlines is that front is going to bring some rain-cooled air. It's going to give us a little bit of relief, depending on where you are. We still have heat advisories in effect today for most of Central Texas. Everything east of I-35 is under a heat advisory, but that also includes Coryell County and Bell and McLennan as well. And then next week, the temperatures are actually going to shoot back up, but we'll start to dry out on Sunday. That's some good news. So here's all the areas everywhere that you see here in the orange under a heat advisory. And what we're looking at is temperatures that could rise between 105 to 113. This higher 113, that would be in the Brazos area. Why is that, and why isn't this other area included as much? Well, the humidity is not as intense, but also we've got the front coming in this area earlier versus the afternoon. Now, around, say, I-35, lunchtime, 1 o'clock, that's when we're going to be seeing that front move through. So it gives these areas on the eastern side of Central Texas more time to heat up in the afternoon, which is obviously the hottest part of the day. So that's why the Brazos Valley is under this heat advisory, and actually through tomorrow as well. And they might get up to about 113. So let's take a look at the feels like fan forecast. Okay, so once we get to 9 a.m., we'll probably feel about 82. I think around noontime, we're looking at 94, but then I brought it back down to, on 3 p.m. to about 90, and that's for Waco, because I think that by then that front will have cooled our air down and passed through and dropped the temperatures a little bit. So that's some good news. And you can see when I pull up the future track here, the high definition one, this is around noon starting to get a little bit of light rain in the Waco area, and more so, of course, over in our western and northwest counties. And then as we press through till about 2 o'clock, coming through Waco, and not till later in the evening at the hottest part of the day does it start to move into the Brazos Valley. And so the heat indices are going to be higher in the Brazos Valleys. Looking at the future wind tracks, we could have up to 35, 40 mile per hour gusts that come through with this front. So I want you to keep that in mind. As far as the amount of rain, I think we're probably going to be anywhere between a ½ an inch to about 2 inches. We'll be right back after this.
State regulators are now denying an appeal from neighbors in Bell County fighting a massive power line project. This proposed 765 kilovolt transmission line would stretch from Temple to the Texas Hill Country. Residents have raised health and safety concerns, but that project is still moving forward for now. A judge will issue a recommendation before the final decision in September.
I'm Kenny Graves, your Grimes County neighborhood reporter. I'm continuing to bring you coverage about the proposed SpaceX project in our area. I'm at Anderson-Shiro CISD. This is one of 2 school districts about to make some big decisions about possible tax breaks for the SpaceX TerraFab project. SpaceX wants tax breaks from the Anderson-Shiro and Iola school districts for its TerraFab project. The Iola School Board held a meeting on Tuesday to explain the proposal to neighbors. Unlike the county, school districts cannot negotiate the terms of the agreement. The board president says they just have to decide if the deal is a good fit.
They ask us for the abatement. We decide if that abatement is worth it. And if it's worth it to us, then we'll vote for it. If it's not worth it, we won't.
On Tuesday, the comptroller recommended approving the agreements with both districts. That means a 30-day clock has officially started for a final decision. There will be public hearings and a vote by each school board before July 16th. We will update you once those dates become available. In Grimes County, I'm your neighborhood reporter, Kenny Graves.
Good morning, Central Texans. Looking at the Freedom Day Heat Index on this Juneteenth, we are tracking a front. We will get into the 90s. Heat advisories are out there as well, and I've got your 10-day outlook coming up. Good afternoon. afternoon, Central Texans. Let's take a look around our great state. Right now it is 80 degrees in Waco, and we're at 81 in Houston, a little bit warmer there. For our friends down south in Brownsville, checking in at 83 and a nice cool 60 for the Panhandle up in Amarillo, 79 in El Paso. So what are we looking at as we move through the next 10 days? Well, we do have a heat advisory that is in effect for most of our eastern counties east of I-35, but also included Coryell today. Keep that in mind. Most of the far east counties will feel the hotter temperatures because we do have rain on the way today. It's mainly staying a little bit to the north right now, but we still should get some as we move through the day. Then as we get to tomorrow, 30% chance, and then 95 on Sunday. We begin the dry out for Father's Day, and then look at this, 97 maybe Monday. Humidity and high temperatures come back. The Brazos Valley today, you're going to see hotter temperatures because the rain isn't going to get to you till later this afternoon.
The Americans take on the Socceroos. I love that name. Thank you so much for keeping it here with us on Good Morning Texas. You're getting a live look at Sydney, Australia, home of U.S. men's national team next opponent in the World Cup. The U.S. is taking on Australia this afternoon. It's a big game as the winner will advance to the knockout round, and that is kicking off at 2 p.m. our time in Seattle, though. So not live, from Seattle this morning, but it's okay because it's nice to see how things are looking down under for sure. All right, Leslie, let's talk about those who are wanting to watch the World Cup. Yeah. I mean, on a patio, it is hot. Yeah, you want to be inside. The watch parties probably need to come inside, especially around that 2 o'clock time period. And Seattle, they're going to have pretty good weather. You'd think it's, looking at this, it kind of looks like Seattle, except of course we have much warmer temperatures, but it rains a lot in Seattle. Washington is one of our top states for rain. So let's go ahead and zoom in. This is the front that we are tracking. Most of it is to the north. A lot of energy here. It's going to stay to the north, but this band that is developing here, okay, this outflow, that's going to actually come down, and we're going to have this front passing through our area. So we've already got a little bit of rain coming into Hill County and Bosque County. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in right in this area. And over the next several hours and into the early afternoon, we will continue to be tracking this front as it gives us some nice relief from the warmer temperatures. And that is why these eastern sides don't have a heat advisory for them, but the western sides, but the eastern sides do, and that's because the front will make it a little bit later, and it's also just more humid out there. Right now, our current temperatures are pretty much in the upper 70s to low 80s everywhere in the area. We're at 80 in Waco, 79 in Hamilton, 76 Meridian. They're starting to get some rain-cooled air there, and 81 over in Bryan and College Station. Everywhere that you see here in the orange, there is a heat advisory, and for the Brazos Valley, it's going to get warmer, maybe up to 112. The rest of these areas will probably feel like the triple digits. Then the rain will start to cool them off, and I'll be following it for you all day.
History demonstrates that giving billions of dollars to theocratic lunatics who want to murder us is an exceptionally bad idea. And I think, unfortunately, the president is receiving some really bad advice on this deal.
Well, you just heard Texas Senator Ted Cruz raising some concern over President Trump's peace agreement with Iran. Now, this long-awaited deal is being met with heavy criticism across party lines. So this morning, we're bringing in our political correspondent and expert, Nate Reed. He is live from D.C. with details on how Congress is reacting to this deal. Good morning, Nate.
Good morning, Sade. You're too kind to call me an expert, but overnight, J.D. Vance, the vice president, canceling his trip to Switzerland to kick off these negotiations on day 2 of this memorandum of understanding. The White House blaming technical reasons for not kicking this trip off as Israel was striking Lebanon overnight, Hezbollah targets. Again, major concerns about whether this agreement can actually get off the starting line, get past the starting gun. But up on Capitol Hill, bipartisan criticism. You just heard there from Texas Senator Ted Cruz, the other Texas Senator John Cornyn also bashing this deal, along with a healthy number of Democrats. Take a listen.
This is not the art of the deal. This is the art of surrender.
By any metric, this is a terrible deal. They're getting all of this relief from sanctions on oil without having to do anything.
Everything I've heard about it causes me concern. I'm interested in learning more about it, but I think it's it's certainly a mixed bag at best.
To be clear, it's not just Texas's Republican senators who are speaking up about this one. Also, Republican Senators Roger Wicker, the chairman of the Senate Armed Services Committee, which oversees the military, saying in part, and I'm quoting here, this would make Iran's payoff under President Obama's 2015 deal look like a pittance in comparison. That's over the $300 billion reconstruction fund for Iran that Trump has said U.S. taxpayer funds will not be a part of. Also, Republican Senator Bill Cassidy of Louisiana calling this the, quote, worst foreign policy blunder in decades. So plenty of Republicans with their fair share of criticism for this agreement, Democrats bashing it as well. Many questions, Sade, about the future of this and just how quickly these negotiations might begin in earnest, especially amid all of this bipartisan backlash in Switzerland. The vice president choosing to not take off yesterday. Many questions about when he might take off. The White House saying they're hoping it's soon.
All righty, Nate, and don't sell yourself short. We appreciate your coverage and expertise on this ongoing deal. Hopefully we'll talk to you next week. All righty. Well, the Trump administration also taking further action to dismantle the education department with two big changes. Programs for special education and rehabilitative services will now fall under the Health and Human Services Department, while the Office of Civil Rights, which enforces anti-discrimination laws in schools, will now move to the Justice Department. Advocates say these changes weaken oversight of these programs. And starting next month, the Trump administration will implement new changes and restrictions to how much graduate students will be able to take out in student loans. So let's get back out to your neighborhood reporter, Alexa Conroy, who has been at Baylor University all morning. Alexa, you were able to speak with some students about these changes. What were their reactions to them?
Well, good morning, Sade. I spoke to some law students that were already in the program before this takes effect, and they told me they're grandfathered in, so the loan limits won't affect them. But for future generations of law and medical students, it might be harder to afford.
I think law school is a wonderful thing, so if you are interested, you definitely should try.
For Baylor law student Corbett Armstrong, the journey to becoming an attorney started just a few months ago, beginning his program in February, just before new federal student loan changes take effect July 1st.
Yeah, I do. For me, since I started before the change, I get grandfathered in, and so for me personally, it won't affect me. But at a private school like Baylor, tuition is pretty high, and so I can imagine like students that are starting after me will be affected.
Many graduate students will face new federal borrowing limits. Most graduate students will be limited to $20,500 per year in federal loans with a $100,000 lifetime cap. Professional degree programs, including law and medicine, will have higher limits of $50,000 per year and $200,000 total lifetime. Right now, Baylor students pursuing their law degrees are paying close to $70,000 per academic school year, leaving them $20,000 to pay themselves while going to school full-time.
In the long term, tuition costs are generally probably going to go down because as schools have to grapple with lower loan caps, that means students are going to be less inclined to go to places with higher costs. So I think it will eventually drive costs down, but in the short term, it'll probably make things kind of difficult.
The full impact of the changes may take years to measure. For now, students considering law school, medical school, or other advanced degrees are encouraged to carefully review their financial aid options before enrolling. For now, there is no borrowing limits for undergraduate students, but they are limited to two payback methods. Sade?
All righty. Thank you, Alexa, for that information. All right, before we head out to break, many neighbors have big plans today for Juneteenth and then throughout the weekend. Also summer, the first day of summer is this weekend as well. Right now, it's pretty hot and humid though, but a cold front could be coming. Leslie Lacey has the latest after this.